Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to my channel. This is Queen of Sheba, and this is an overview for the year 2017 for Pisces. So we're going to look at the key energies for 2017, at least the one predominant key energy for 2017. For some of you, obviously this is not going to be true for all of you or resonate with all of you. But for those it resonates with, this will be kind of the energy for the year, the main energy for the year. For those of you that it does not resonate with, it means that you need to, or you are meant to find the message for you on another channel or with somebody else. So looking at the cards here, we've got the Queen of Swords, the Chariot, the World, the Devil, the Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Five of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the King of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles at the very end. Just before starting, I've already shuffled and laid out the cards in advance simply to keep the recording time short, so I can, it takes shorter time to upload the video on YouTube because it could take ages to do it. So, looking at this, there's an energy of stop and start here. Forward movement, but also time to retreat. Because we've got the Hermit at the center here, which is about going within to find your answer, connecting with your own heart, connecting with your higher wisdom and higher guidance, to find the answers that are right for you. So it looks like you will be doing that in 2017, or you are called on to do that in 2017, to follow your intuition, to listen to your heart. And it's reiterated again in the Four of Swords, which is a card again of taking time out, retreating, contemplating, thinking about your next step. So this is, seems to be a strong energy for 2017. Thinking about what the next step is and then taking action to move forward with clarity. We've got the Queen of Swords here at the start of the reading. So you could be starting the year with a very clear view on where you're going, on where you want to move forward. And you are moving forward, with confidence, with clarity, with common sense. The Queen of Swords is very rational and very clear in her thinking, very intelligent. She can see the truth here with the sword. So you could be starting the year with that level of clarity, and you're moving forward, or you have the intention to move forward with something that you want to build, something that you want to grow and expand, because the seeds have already been sown here. And this card, the number 3 is the number of growth, of expansion, of potential, of blossoming. So there is something here which has really good long-term potential with this Three of Pentacles here. that you want to move forward with, and you're clear on your direction. And what the cards are saying is that this is going to lead you to victory and success, because the Chariot card is also a card of victory, of success, somebody who's really holding the reins of their destiny with strength, with confidence, with willpower, and that will lead to success. So it's a very positive card. You know, a potential that will blossom and be successful. And again, we've got the World card right next to it, you know, which is the ultimate card of success. So whatever it is that you're starting the year sort of thinking about with clarity and vision and wanting to move forward with, has got great potential for success here, for growth and expansion. And this could be work related, it could be business related, it could be a relationship, a new partnership, but whatever it is that you want to go ahead with and move forward with has great potential for success. I mean, that's kind of the first message here. We've got the King of Swords at the bottom of the first row. Interestingly, we've got the Queen of Swords here, the King of Swords here, and the Three of Pentacles between them. And when we have a king and a queen from the same suit, it means that these two people are made for each other. These two people belong together. These two people work well together, whether in a business partnership or in a romantic capacity. And that is even confirmed with the Three of Pentacles, with these with three people negotiating together, building something together. So you could be embarking on a new partnership with someone who's good in this partnership. You know, if it's a business partner, this person is good as a business partner. If it's a romantic relationship, this person is good as a love partner. So there is great potential here, great potential for success and growth. But on the other hand, we've got the Devil, which is the card of fear. Fear, being held back by fear, apprehension, doubts. We've also got the Five of Wands, which is the card of conflict. And I feel this is an internal conflict here. It's not an external one, because it's right next to the Hermit. So there is an inner conflict here. I don't know why. It's not clear from the cards. But whatever the reasons, and you will know these reasons, there is an inner conflict within you. There's fear. There's doubt. Possibly self-doubt. Am I going to be able to do this? We've got the Nine of Wands as well. The Nine of Wands, which is the card of caution. Somebody's cautious. He's cautious. He's guarded. He's got his boundaries up. He's not sure whether he wants to go forward or not. But it's also a card of somebody who's gone through a battle. Look at the bandage over his head and the bruises on his face. He's gone through battles and he's tired and he's weary and he's exhausted. And he's wondering whether he's got any strength or any willingness or any energy to carry on. But this card for me always reminds me of the Strength card, because you've only got one wand left to get to the number 10, which is the number of completion. So you're only one step away from getting to where you need to get to. But because he's so exhausted and he's so tired, he can't see that. He's just weary. He's just weary. But when I see this card, I say, always, don't give up. You're only one step away from your destination, from the finishing line. Hang on in there. Don't give up. But because this person is weary and tired for whatever reason, that's probably why there's this inner conflict here. That's probably why there is a conflict within you. There is fear, there is doubt. So it could be something that you've been working on for a while now, that you've been putting in a lot of effort in for a while, for maybe the past few months or, the past year. It depends from person to person. And maybe you're just tired. You're just tired and you're just wondering, will this ever work? Will this ever get off the ground? And you're having doubts about it. You're not sure. But looking at the cards, when you have the Chariot and you have the World, you can't get better cards for success here. You can't get better cards for success. And you've got the 3, which is the potential for expansion and growth. So yes, this may have been an uphill struggle, looking at the 9 of Wands. May have been hard work. You may have gotten bruised along the way. But you're nearly there. You're nearly there, and the potential for success is great. Just keep being like the Queen of Swords. Keep being like the Queen of Swords. Stay in this frame of mind, of confidence and determination and clarity about the way ahead and your vision and what you need to achieve and what you need to get to, whether in a romantic relationship sense or a business sense, or if it's something else, it could be something to do with your personal health, taking in a new routine, a new regime, a new diet, whatever you're setting out to do, whatever your goal is, your vision, your objective, stay on course with it. Keep that clarity. Keep that clarity and keep moving ahead, because you've got success. Okay. At the bottom row, we've got the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is this person, man or woman. Well, it's a woman in the card, but it could be a man or a woman who's made a good life. She's satisfied. She's got everything. She's got abundance. She's got status. She's got everything, but she's on her own. She's independent. She could show somebody who's single. She's on her own. But she's satisfied, she's got a good life. So the conflict here the inner conflict and the fears could be about whether to go into partnership with someone, like we've got here, the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, between them, so two people building something together, or to go it alone. Whether to start a relationship with someone or to stay single. And you may be thinking, maybe I'm better on my own, actually. You know, this building this relationship seems to be such hard work. You know, it's taken so long. Maybe there are challenges, you know, with the devil could signify challenges. Maybe I'm better off on my own at the end of the day. Maybe I should give up on this, building this, you know, new relationship and just enjoy my life as a single person. So that could be, you know, one reason or one area around this conflict. If it's a work situation, it's possible that you're wondering whether to leave a partnership or an organization that you're working for because you're here with people and to go solo, to start your own business and be self-employed, which would mean learning new skills. Maybe you want to start something completely new, because with the Page of Pentacles, this is about learning. The Page of Pentacles is about learning practical skills. So maybe you want to change careers, start on your own, and that means that you will be learning new skills. You will be learning a new business, new area of work, and being self-employed. And maybe the conflict is around that. Is it wise for me to do that? Is it wise for me to leave this partnership that I'm in, which has got potential? I'm earning enough money, I'm doing well, you know. Or do I go it alone and start something totally new and learn something new and start a new business, being self-employed? So that could be also where the conflict is about me on my own or in partnership with others, whether it's a love situation or a work situation. And there is weariness here, weariness around, you know, my feeling is around this partnership. You know, it looks like it's hard work, and you're looking at, you know, this is going to take time to build, and maybe there are challenges, and I'm weary. Do I really want to do this? And hence the inner conflict. And taking the time to, you're looking for answers. You're going within to look for answers. And even if you're not doing it, that's what the guidance and the advice here is. Go within. Take time to connect with your heart, to find the light, you know, to see the next step more clearly, to see the path ahead for you. Connect with that inner guidance. You know, the Hermit is a very spiritual card. You know, he's connecting with his higher guidance, you know, the higher guidance that comes from, the higher source of light into our own hearts. And as we connect with our own hearts, we're connecting with that higher source and that higher guidance. And that's what the hermit is doing. And consider your next steps. So maybe what ultimately the cards are also saying is there is potential here for success. That's bang from the start of this reading. Success, victory. But you need to keep a clear mind, about your vision, your objectives, your goals. Don't wobble. Don't wobble. Don't give in to the self-doubt and the fears about, will this succeed, will it not? If your path and your journey is about building this partnership with this person, for example, if it's a love relationship, or if it's building this business partnership with somebody, and you're thinking, oh, this is such a hard road, I'm weary and I'm tired. Will I be able to carry on? Well, you've got success, you've got a victory. Yeah. You're doubting whether you've got what it takes to see it through. If your path is to go it solo, and I feel this is more around business and work rather than relationship. Actually, my feeling here is that if it's a relationship, what I'm feeling around this is, yes, there may be hard work to get things off the ground and make this work, but it is worth it because you've got great potential for success here, and you're building a firm foundation with somebody. And we also have the King and the Queen of Swords, a king and a queen from the same suit. So two people who are really made for each other in this case. If it's a work situation, this could still apply about keeping the partnership with somebody. But if your path and if your inner guidance is pointing you towards becoming self-employed and learning a new skill and going on a new path, and you're having doubts about it, you may think, oh, do I really have, the skills? Do I have the ability to do this? And you're not sure about it. Again, the message is you've got victory, you've got success. Go for it. Go for it. And the way to overcome these doubts, these fears, this inner conflict, is really to take the time to connect with your heart, to connect with the truth within you. Because when you connect with the truth within you, if the fear is coming from ego, you will know it. You will know it. That this is not a fear that is a precautionary fear that is going to help me protect myself against something. But actually, this is a fear coming from ego, from lack of confidence in my own skills and abilities. But it's only you who can do that, by connecting, by realizing that. You have to realize it yourself by connecting with your heart and really listening to see what it is telling you. Where is it steering you? And if you have any fears against that, you will know that they're not real fears. They're just fears that are normal, that we all have when we're embarking on a new journey or on a new venture. It is normal. We're all human beings, so it is, it is normal to feel fearful. But we know when that fear is coming from ego that it is something that we need to overcome slowly. And the way to overcome this fear is, probably this is why I said at the beginning of the reading that there's an energy of stop and start here, an energy of forward movement and then retreat. So maybe the guidance here is to take time out, think about your next step, one step at a time, then move forward. Take action on that step. Yeah, with clarity, with confidence, with willpower. And then go back within again. Consider the following step. Connect with your heart, connect with the guidance. What is the next step now? What is the next step now? Then act upon it. Move forward. Continue building what you're building, whether individually or in partnership with somebody else. Then after a while, once that's done, take some time out again, go within, consider what my next step is, and so on and so forth. So you're not, in a way, going full speed in one go, without checking in with yourself each time. And that's probably why we have the Chariot, and underneath it we have the Hermit, and underneath the Hermit we have the Page of Pentacles. So yes, move forward. There is that movement there. There's that potential for victory, but keep checking in with yourself, and then move forward. Check in with yourself. Consider the next step, then move forward. And as you're doing that, you're also learning. You're also learning. Especially if you're starting on a new job or being self-employed and you need to learn a new skill. It's things are not going to happen very quickly because you're learning, you're checking in with yourself, you're considering what your next step is, and then you're taking a step forward. It's a step-by-step process. And that is how you can overcome these doubts, these fears that are causing you this inner conflict. That's the strategy, is to take it step by step, learning as you go along the path, whether it's a business venture, whether it's a relationship, because as we build something with somebody, we are also learning on the way. We're learning more about that person, we're learning more about ourselves, we're learning more about the process of relating with somebody and what works and what doesn't work. So whether in the context of love or in the context of work or in the context of health, You are going step by step. You're tuning in into your intuition. You're taking time out to consider carefully what your next step is as you are learning, in that process before you move forward. And if you do that, I think that will help you gain the confidence, or keep, because you already have that confidence and clarity. But this process, this way of proceeding will help you keep that clarity and keep that vision, keep that confidence, and not wobble, not be overcome by doubts and fears and inner conflict. Because you're going step by step, you're considering carefully what your next step is, you're learning in the process, you're not rushing here. You're not rushing. Actually, the cards are saying take it slow, especially with the Hermit and the Four of Wands here. Take it slow, take it step by step. The Three of Pentacles, again, that's building the foundation for something that has the potential to grow and expand and be successful. But use your intuition in this process. I think that's really a clear message here. Use your intuition. Trust your intuition. Check in with yourself as you go along, as you go forward. But here the cards are reassuring you in a way that you've got success, you've got victory, you've got great potential for whatever it is that you're doing in partnership or solo. You just need to stay as the Queen of Swords here. Clear in your thinking, clear about your truth, clear about the path ahead. If you stay as the Queen of Swords, you move with strength and willpower and confidence, and you've got success. You've got success. So yeah, take it step by step. Take it step by step and check in with yourself. Check in with your heart, with your intuition every step of the way. What is my next step now? What is my next step now? One step at a time as you're moving forward. Well, Pisces, I hope this has helped in giving you some guidance. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to reconnect with you soon. Lots of love. Bye-bye.